All right, y'all. How y'all doing this Sunday evening? We're about to get it cracking. Think I got a good subject for us to talk about. Think I got a really good subject to talk about while I puff on my cigar. Y'all see the title? Y'all see the title? I want to know how you older individuals, how you navigating your dating lives. How are you guys navigating your dating lives? Are you dating? Don't care to date? Don't want to date? Don't want the headache? Let me know in the comments how you guys are navigating your dating lives. I'm gonna explain to you guys where I am currently in my dating life. As always, guys, as always, look who's right here with me. Blazo. As always, my little homie is always not too far away. Not too far away. But yeah, guys, let me know how you just curious how you guys are navigating your dating lives. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't care if I get married again. I don't care. I don't care if I never get married again. Don't matter. That doesn't matter to me. But I do still want female companionship, right? I love women. I'm not gonna hold you up. I love women. I love being in the company of women. Um, I love a beautiful woman in my company. That's just me. So I don't plan to go through the rest of my life not having a woman in my life. That's not the goal. I want to have a woman in my life. So right now, I've been seeing my lady friend over 3 years, right? Um, been seeing her over 3 years. That's the only woman who has been inside my home since I bought my home. I moved into my home in December of 22. She has been the only woman in my home. Only one. Man, that cigar tastes good. Only one. Because I'm not shuffling woman after woman through my home. We got to be careful these days. We have to be careful these days because people will set you up to get robbed. People will set you up and have your house broken into. So you got to be careful if you are single, living on your own. Even as men, I mean, we're men, but we still have to be careful. And even women, you guys got to be careful also. And this conversation is for the ladies also. We got to be careful who we invite into our lives, our space, our homes. So like I said, I've been seeing the same lady for over 3 years now, right? Happy in my relationship. It's a good relationship. Um, she's good with money, which is a good thing. She never asked me for anything. Never asked me for anything. Never. So it's kind of funny because she never asked me for anything. I don't mind doing things for her because she doesn't ask me for anything. I think but on occasion I'll like buy her a gift or something like that. On occasion I'll just buy her a gift because she doesn't ask me for anything, and I like the fact that she doesn't ask me for anything. So birthdays and Christmas, things of that nature. We get gifts for each other, but she doesn't ask me for much, not at all. So When I happen to see something I'm out and about, I know she would, if it's something that I know she would like, I'll get it for her, you know. So every now and then I'll pop up with a gift for her, and I do that because she doesn't ask me for anything. But guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't mind spoiling a woman. I don't mind spoiling a woman at all. I do not mind spoiling a woman. I have no issue with that. If I'm involved in a relationship and we're down for each other, I'm gonna spoil you. I think men should spoil their woman. If you down with somebody and y'all rocking together for a long time, you should spoil your lady. I mean, that's your princess. You should spoil her. Um, but sometimes I gotta my issue is sometimes it's like, um, I gotta make sure I'm not being too cheap with her because sometimes I'll be like, I be having sometimes back in my mind, like I want to make sure nobody's just with me for my money. I want to make sure nobody's just with me for my money. And I should know already that she's not with me for my money because she doesn't ask me for anything. She has her own career. She has her own money. But sometimes it's still been in the back of my mind, like I feel like I gotta protect myself to make sure, I'm not being taken advantage of financially. But I shouldn't even worry about that with her because honestly, I think that's the last thing I have to worry about with her because she's already proven that that's not why she's in a relationship. She in this relationship because she actually cares about me. But one thing I noticed is being out in the world, guys, being in work and things of that nature. When people are interested in me, I have to let them know that I'm seeing somebody. But man, when people know that I have a successful career, I have my own home, man, the vultures come out. They come out. The vultures come out. When they know when they know you are a successful man, you can actually tell who's coming at you legitimately and who's not. You can tell just from conversation. You know, making comments, oh, you got your own home, oh, you got your own cars, you got a good career. It's almost like their eyes just beam up, you know. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of men, man, a lot of men can't live on their own, don't want to live on their own. A lot of men I know, like my age, they don't want this type of responsibility, being on their own, living on their own, paying all the bills on their own. They don't want that type of responsibility. They don't. That's why you'll find a lot of men shacking up with women. Because they don't want the responsibility of living on their own, paying all the bills, having to depend on themselves. They don't want that responsibility. But that's the only way I can see it. I have to be in my own house, my own home, doing my own thing. I've never been the type to shack up with a woman. Never. Never been the type to shack up. Anytime I've lived with a woman, which has only been once, twice, me and my ex-wife, we moved in together, but both our names on the lease. And once prior to her, I lived with a woman, and both of us was on the lease. I've never lived with a woman when I wasn't on the lease. I've either been in my own place or we was on the lease together. Because ain't nobody putting me out of nothing. I'm on this damn lease. And I can pay my own bills. So yeah, guys, just tell me in the comments, how do you guys navigate in the dating life? Like I said, do you want to date? Are you over dating? Don't want the headache of dating? Um, How you guys feel about it? Like I said, me, I love being in the company of women. So I don't mind dating. I think that's kind of like a part of life. Men and women go together. Men and women go together. So I like dating. I like dating. I like seeing someone. I like going out to dinner, spending time with an individual, with my lady friend. I like going out doing things with her. We have a good time together. Um, she's not going to pressure me into marriage or anything like that. Someone said, left in one video, said, I haven't learned my lesson if I'm willing to get married again. I have nothing against marriage. I have nothing against marriage. Um, I have nothing against marriage. Marriage is not a bad thing to me, as long as I just didn't meet the right person yet. So I could get married again. I don't know, but I'm not going to say I will never get married again. She's going to have to be a damn good woman, and hopefully that's the woman I have right now. But to each his own. Everybody do what's best for them. But I'm not going. I would never say I would never get married again. You never know. Could happen, may not happen. But I know one thing: I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to rush it. If it happens, it happens. But I'm not going to rush it. Yeah. Yeah. So tell me in the comments, guys. What do you guys? How do you guys feel about dating? You know, at an older age. You know, over 50. I'm over 50, 54. I'm still willing to date and meet people and do my thing. Because, like I said, I still like the company of women. Men and women go together. Men, woman, so they still go together. So I'm going to continue to date until I'm not here anymore. Because I love the company of women. I just do. So you guys have a great Sunday evening. Frank and Blaze, we out of here.